I pay my humble obeisances to everyone. So Srimad Bhagavatam. So in Bhagavatam, we hear that Kali has given five places to reside, and the sixth place also is there, which is in mobile, smartphones. So the smartphone, the mobile is actually a big instrument in which Kali resides. So now, if we put this Kali, this instrument, in a silent mode for 4 hours of this Bhagavad Katha, then we will not get disturbed by it. And we will be able to offer some Pushpanjali. So, be silent. Silent, please. It's written here also. So, we request everyone to cooperate. Tamal Prabhu and his family, who are the organizer of this Bhagavad Katha, they are present here. So we are very fortunate. So at least 3-4 hours we will be able to meditate on Lord. Otherwise it's so difficult. And one more special thing, I will request Padmanabh Maharaj Ji and Shant Maharaj Ji also that they start. But the special thing here is that we all here, there are some guests also, but Bhagavad Katha, it happens at different places. So we have to make it easy for the general audience to understand. But here, this is our own place, our own mutt. So here, speaking our Siddhanta, so I should not be lazy speaking the Siddhanta, Gaudiya Siddhanta. So, speaking Bhagavat in simple language, simple understanding, it's very common and we do it regularly. But this chance that I have got here to speak deep philosophy, some devotees may say that, oh, we could not understand. But it's okay, at least we heard. And slowly by hearing, we will get entered into that understanding. So we very beautifully will hear Bhagavatam Katha. So now I request Pujapad Shant Maharaj to speak some.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Asmati Gurupad Padma Paramahansa Prajvana अष्टोत्तर शतक श्रीमान भक्ति विधान बामन गोस्वामी महाराज जी की चरण कमल में अनंत कोटि दंडवत ज्ञापन करता हूँ। मध्य शिक्षा गुरुपाद पद्म संन्यास गुरुपाद पद्म परमहंस सेवन अष्टोत्तर शतक श्रीमद् भक्तिवेदांत नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज जी की चरण कमल प्रणाम। साथ ही साथ श्री त्रिविक्रम गोस्वामी महाराज, स्वामी महाराज, परमाराध्य भक्ति प्रमोद पुरी गोस्वामी महाराज जी, सपार सरस्वती प्रभुपाद रूपानुकूल वर्गजन, हमारे व्यास जी, पूज्यपाद भक्तिवेदांत सिद्धांत महाराज जी, पूज्यपाद पद्मनाभ महाराज, वैष्णव भक्तों को यथाचित दंडवत प्रणाम करते हुए श्रीमद् भागवत और श्री राधारमण बिहारी जी का प्रणाम सादर अभिनंदन करते हुए आई थी कृपा प्रदान से करता है। श्रीमद् भागवत कथा यानी स्वयं भगवान ही भागवत रूप में है। निमिषारण्य में शौनक ऋषि थे, 6 प्रश्न किया था। आखिरी प्रश्न था, भगवान जब इस धरती से चले गए, प्रकट हो गए,
So there were 6 questions asked by Saunak rishis.
तब कहते हैं
So
विष्णु सुदामा बोलते धर्मनाथ विष्णु कलो नष्ट इस पुराण का धनुष पिता भगवान यानी श्रीमद् भागवत में ही प्रवेश किया।
Lord Krishna has actually entered in Srimad Bhagavatam.
श्लोक भी है,
First canto, second canto, there is a shloka also regarding this.
भागवत भगवान है।
So Bhagavat is Supreme Lord Himself,
महाराज जी की
and
इच्छा है बोली सिद्धांत को अनुसार कथा सुनाएंगे। सुनना भी जरूरी है, बार बार सुनते सुनते हम समझ जरूर।
so it's very important to keep hearing.
बाद में पूछिए
And when we don't understand, then you can ask.
क्योंकि भागवत
And the Vaishnavas, Brahmacharis, Sannyasis,
मृत्यु के डर से कभी तो भागवत हुई है।
so
हमारा जीवन में कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं, सवाल नहीं होगा।
if there is no question in our life that why to perform bhajan,
सुनेंगे नहीं करेंगे,
then we will not be able to hear Hari Katha.
तो इसलिए कथा अमृत है।
So this is Katha Amrita.
और कहते हैं
And it has been said that Bhagavat means Bhagavata.
इसका मतलब क्या है?
What does it mean?
भक्ति, ज्ञान और वैराग्य
Mukti, Gyan and Vairagya.
समन्वित ग्रंथ वैष्णवों को प्रिय है। 18 पुराण में सबसे प्रिय है वो क्या है? वैष्णव भागवत। सभी ग्रंथ पुराणों का निचोड़ है श्रीमद् भागवत।
The essence of all Granthas, Puranas is Srimad Bhagavatam.
जबकि हमारे सर्वों पंडित जब पुरी में जगन्नाथपुरी में चैतन्य महाप्रभु से वेदांत सुनी, तब उनकी व्याख्या सुन करके सर्वों पंडित जानते थे मैं ये बृहस्पति का अवतार हूँ, मेरे से बड़ा पंडित कौन हो। लेकिन जब महाप्रभु से उनकी साक्षात्कार सुना, वो तो हाथ जोड़ दिया, बोलता जरूर मेरे इष्ट देव। ऐसी व्याख्या कभी सुनाई ना भूत न भविष्य। सब हाथ जोड़ करके प्रणाम किया। मेरा गोविंदा निज भक्ति जग शिक्षार्थमेकं पुरुषं पुरा श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य शरीरधारी कृपां मुदच्चस्तमहं प्रपद्ये। वैराग्य विद्या भक्ति योग ये ग्रंथ है।
This Grantha,
और भागवत सुनकर के वैराग्य नहीं आएगा।
and by hearing Bhagavatam,
नहीं होगी इसमें।
one will surely attain Vairagya and Bhakti.
इसलिए भक्ति
So that's
ज्ञान
why
वैराग्य से क्या लेना?
Bhakti, Gyan, Vairagya,
लेकिन ब्रज में तो ज्ञान
what
वैराग्य
is
है नहीं।
how Gyan and Vairagya, knowledge and renunciation related with bhakti.
शुष्क ज्ञान है,
There are dry knowledge, speculative knowledge, Markat Vairagya, Bandar Vairagya, monkey renunciation. And then there is Yukta Vairagya. By bhakti, that knowledge and renunciation will naturally come automatically. How? The way by bhakti one will attain satisfaction, one will attain renunciation simultaneously. For example, a hungry person, when he attains food, then he becomes happy.
इसी प्रकार ये भक्ति की ही कमाल है। दूसरी शुद्ध भक्ति क्या है? उन शुद्ध भक्ति के बारे में भागवत जी।
So what is pure devotion? Srimad Bhagavatam talks about that, and you will hear that 7 days. You will hear that.
और देखना सुंदर ही होगा, और यही प्रार्थना करता हूँ गुरुदेव से, अमर बिहारी से, कि निर्विघ्न रूप में सृष्टि रूप में हो, तो प्रार्थना करता हूँ। और मुझे
So I pray that this Bhagavatam program goes on very nicely.
गुरुवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय तमादिदेवं करुणानिधानं तमालवर्णं सुवितावतारम् अपार संसार समुद्र सेतुं भजामहे भागवत स्वरूपं हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 परमानंद गुरुदेव गुरु परंपरा सचिनंदन गौरहरि प्रदान जी व्यास जी महोदय, पूजन जानकी महाराज जी, पूजनीय शांत महाराज, सभी ब्रह्मचारी वैष्णव वैष्णवी श्री चरणों मेरा जगत प्रणाम स्वीकार। श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण,
Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran
साक्षात श्री कृष्ण ही है,
is Shri Krishna himself.
कृष्ण जब छोड़ के यानी लीला समापन करने के बाद जब वापस निज धाम गए,
When Krishna left and went
तो पृथ्वी के लोग तो
his
ये
abode
प्रभु,
to Golok Vrindavan,
आप तो जा रहे हो, आपके बिना हम कैसे रहें? भगवान ने कहा कोई चिंता की कोई बात नहीं।
so
मेरी वाणी जो है
Prithvi said that, "Oh Lord, when you will go, then how will I survive?"
जब तक भागवत
Lord
है,
said
तब
that
तक जगत
I will stay in this world in the form of Bhagavat.
देता रहेगा। इस भागवत
Till
के सहारे
until Bhagavat is
तुम लोग
present
संसार
here,
में जीवन यापन करो,
this Bhagavat will keep providing the right instructions. And if you live your life according to Bhagavat, then this miseries of this world will not touch you.
तो इसीलिए
So that's why
कृष्णे स्वधाम पदते ज्ञान
Shri Krishna Swadham Padate Jnana Karmadhi Visaha.
पुराण और पुनोदिता ये श्रीमद् भागवत के रूप में श्री भगवान वाणी के रूप में प्रकट हुए। तो कृष्ण
The Lord has appeared in the form of His words, His Vani.
भागवतम में
So
क्या
Krishna
है?
is present in Bhagavatam.
क्या है?
In Bhagavatam, what is there?
क्या है? कृष्ण है। भागवतम में क्या है, विश्वास नहीं है तो धीरे धीरे क्यों बोल रहे हो? भागवतम में क्या है?
Krishna is there in
तो
Bhagavatam.
कृष्ण को ढूंढना नहीं है, ये
So we
भागवत
don't
कान
have
से सुनोगे
to
कृष्ण
search
को
Krishna.
दिखाएंगे। इसीलिए
So
भागवत
that's why
सुनता है,
if someone hears Bhagavat,
कोई बोलता है,
someone speaks Bhagavat, someone repeats Bhagavat,
यहाँ तक भी कोई सहायता
and
दे देता है,
even if someone just helps,
यहाँ तक भी बोला गया दूर दूर से कोई सहमति भी दे देता है,
or
बहुत अच्छा किया, बढ़िया, बहुत अच्छा।
if someone just appreciates that, oh, you did very nicely, so that person also get the result of hearing Bhagavatam.
बताओ,
See,
इतना महिमा,
such glories.
इसलिए
That's why
बिहारी
Shri Raman Bihari,
गौड़ी मठ में देखो कितना
Gaudiya Math,
यहाँ पर साल भर
there is so much fortune.
महाराजगण है, बारी बारी में सब लोग यहाँ पर
All the year long, our different Maharaj, they come and speak Bhagavatam in different ways.
संतुष्टि नहीं मिलती है,
And still we stay unsatisfied. It seems like something is more, there is so much more, because there is different ways to actually understand.
जैसा आप रोज वही रोटी और दाल खा रहे हो ना,
The way you are eating roti and dal and everything every day, but still you feel the taste. Why? Because there is hunger in the stomach. So in the starting of Bhagavatam, Shaunakadi rishis have said, Swadu Swadu Pade Pade, at every step, that just one word has so much nectar. So it feels that, oh, I should just keep hearing Bhagavatam. I do not want to do anything else. There's different ways to see. And if we have devotion in the heart, then a new form of Bhagavatam will manifest. And if no bhakti is there, then bhakti will develop. So if anyone heard Bhagavat and has not developed love for Krishna, interest for Krishna, then that means Bhagavatam is not heard properly. So in the same way, you heard Bhagavatam 7 days, and if you say who is Krishna, that means you have not heard Bhagavatam.
इसलिए कृष्ण में मति होना, बुद्धि जगना, यही भागवत का लक्ष्य है। तो इसलिए रमन बिहारी में बड़ा सौभाग्य है, तरह-तरह।
So in Raman Vihari there is so much fortune that all the year long so many Bhagavatams happen. So that's why you all are also very fortunate that you are getting the opportunity to hear in different ways. I request you this, that this Bhagavatam should not be limited to here. Try to read Bhagavat also. Okay, see, Maharaj Ji spoke these pastimes of Prahlad Ji and all. So let me see what is there inside. Guru Maharaj Ji has given us this beautiful Bhagavatam Granth. You can get in bookstore also. So you can buy the book also. You can open it, you can read it. Oh, Maharaj Ji spoke this. What was there? I could not understand. Let me just go and see. Let me just find. So until we don't get that hunger to learn more, to understand more, then it's not the real understanding. It's not the real way of hearing Bhagavatam. So the real thing for which we should develop hunger, we have not developed. That, oh, let me go back to my house and check that what this was actually spoken by Maharaj Ji. I could not understand this particular thing spoken by Maharaji. If this kind of mood has not developed in the heart, that means Bhagavatam has not yet entered in the heart. So I request you all that you please buy this Grantha.
का श्लोकानुवाद 12 स्कंद में जो ये 12 स्कंद है 4 वॉल्यूमों में
So this 12 cantos has been
4 वॉल्यूम में पहले जो है कृष्ण लीला
manifested in 4 volumes. So you can buy that and you can read it.
भीतर घूम सकते हैं
You can
ठहरेगा नहीं तो ठहर नहीं सकते
dwell deep inside this world.
जो हमने 50 भागवत सुन लिया अच्छा सुन लिया
Someone says, "Oh, I have heard 50 Bhagavat." And if I ask you something, "Oh, I don't know this." How you will know? Because you have not read it.
दुनिया में सुनने के बाद पढ़ना पड़ेगा
It's a rule. You should read after hearing. First hear and then read.
स्कूल में क्या करते हैं
What we do in the school also.
क्या करते हैं स्कूल में जानते हैं सब बुद्धिमान है तो
Everyone knows.
हो जाते हैं
But we actually become very lazy in spiritual studies. But we have to be more serious than material studies also. This is also a school. This is also education. It's not that, oh, I have got bhakti, I have got initiation, that means I am done. No. You have to learn, you have to read, you have to put so much efforts, much more than degree of this material world. And then it will enter inside you. So everyone should hear properly and then read nicely. And if still not understand, then ask Maharaji again. All these Vaishnavas are present here. That Maharaji, you spoke this, I am not understanding this. There is something I am not able to catch here. Please explain this. We have our Shastra, Ved Shastra, Bhagavat. All these, it starts from where? From a question. The one who learned how to ask question, that person is actually awakened in spiritual world, spiritual life. So, if a person is not asking questions, that means he is not very serious in spiritual life. And in this Bhagavatam, very beautifully, so many things are explained. Vedyam Vadyam Astava Astru Atra Vastu Shivadam Taptrayona Moolanam. Here, real truth has been explained. It's not a false thing, it's not something just to make someone happy. And there is no duplicitous, hypocritic words. In Bhagavatam, there is essence of all dharma scriptures. Conclusion of all scriptures. You can find in Puranas, in Vedas, so many different things, points of karma, of knowledge, renunciation, donation, demigods, demigoddesses, so many things. Somewhere they say Ganesh Ji is Lord, somewhere say Brahma Ji is Lord, somewhere say Devi Bhagavati is the goddess, Shiv Ji is the supreme. So just tell one thing. That one thing has been explained in Bhagavatam. It's the conclusion. So if one wants to know the real truth, real conclusion, even the demigods have said this. So Krishna was told by all the demigods, demigoddesses as the Satya, Satya, Satya. So that's why you all are very, very fortunate.
कारक इनसे आप सुनेंगे।
So you will now hear from our Pujaniya Shripad Bhaktivedanta Siddhanti Maharaj Ji. Maharaj Ji very beautifully with beautiful words will speak here.
बिहारी के मन करता सिद्धांत बोलूं।
Maharaj Ji already said that in Raman Vihari I really want to speak Siddhant. So
ज्येष्ठ है, श्रेष्ठ है।
I request Maharaj Ji, the devotees here are very senior, so Maharaj Ji can speak all the strong conclusions and philosophical truths.
और इनके अंदर सामर्थ्य है, सुनने का साहस है, सुन सकते हैं सभी लोग। पूजनीय महाराज जी के उदाहरण से सुने। सबसे प्रार्थना टाइम से पहुंचे। महाराज जी टाइम के बड़े पंक्चुअल हैं और टाइम से शुरू होगा और टाइम से समापन भी हो जाएगा। आप सब लोग टाइम से।
So you all are requested to please come on time. Maharaj Ji is very punctual of time, so please come on time and get benefited. Jai Ho. Maharaj Ji is saying punctual, but I am actually mad for punctuality.
बोलो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। बोलो श्री राधा रानी की
Jai.
कितना सुंदर।
How beautiful festival.
कल श्री राधा अष्टमी हुई।
Yesterday was Shri Radha Ashtami and today we started Bhagavatam here.
लोग बोलते हैं
People say that these Gaudiya Math devotees, they don't want to keep us sit like just relax. Whole year they just have so many festivals, Guru Purnima, Jhulan, Baldev Purnima, Radha Ashtami and everything.
फिर तो फरवरी का महीना तो पूरा 5-5-6
रमन बिहारी में तो महाराज जी रोज ही
So many festivals. In Raman Vihari there is everyday festival. There is no need of cooking prasadam at the house. That's why everyone is very nice and healthy.
क्यों नहीं हो? प्रश्न है कि क्यों हो रहा है? मेरा काउंटर क्वेश्चन है कि क्यों नहीं हो? क्योंकि ये गौड़िया मठ ये प्रतीक है नित्य धाम गोलोक वृंदावन का, जहाँ पर नित्य प्रति नहीं, जब नित्य क्षण।
This Gaudiya Math is actually that in which not every day but every moment there are festivals happening. In Golok Vrindavan, every moment there are festivals. So this is actually, it signifies Golok only. Gurudev actually created this kunja and established and kept his Aradhya Raman Vihari ji in that. Let me tell you one thing. Many must be knowing and many must not be knowing also. First, it was not decided that Bhagavatam will happen for these 7 days. But Raman Vihari ji just created the scenario that we had Bhagavatam here just next day after Radha Ashtami. So, what was the desire of Lord? Why? Because Shukadeva Goswami at Shukratal, he spoke Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj. So, this was the day when it started. Navami of Bhadramas. Yesterday it was Ashtami and today Navami. So these 7 days, Srimad Bhagavatam's Katha happened in Sukratal, where Shukadeva Goswami
अपने मन के उद्गार को निकाला। लेकिन गुरुदेव का कहना कि सभी श्लोक शुकदेव गोस्वामी जी के मन के उद्गार नहीं थे।
He spoke about his heart, but Gurudev used to say that all the shlokas that Shukadeva Goswami said was not just coming only from deep inside his heart. Sometimes he used to speak, he had to speak for the audience as well, because this is a skill, how to connect the audience and bring them into devotion, and at the same times making Guru Vargas relish those devotional knowledge, because everyone has different qualification, and as per the qualification they accept. So some will learn, some will take the knowledge, some will enter into that, and those who will enter inside that knowledge, they will relish it. So it's a very beautiful point.
उनके चरणों में प्रणाम करते हुए उनकी स्मृति में ही यहाँ पर श्रीमद् भागवत।
So that Gurudev, remembering him, we are starting Srimad Bhagavatam Katha from today. All glories to Srila Shukadeva Goswami.
अभी अभी महाराज लोग कह रहे थे,
Recently Maharaj Jis were speaking, you just heard.
भागवत जी और श्री कृष्ण में कोई भेद नहीं।
There is no difference between Srimad Bhagavatam ji and Shri Krishna.
और कभी-कभी संत लोग तो ये भी कहते हैं कि ऐसा मत कहो।
And sometimes the devotees even say that don't think that Srimad Bhagavatam is equivalent to Krishna. Equivalent means something that is just equal. Don't say like this.
इसमें भागवत जी की महिमा को थोड़ा छोटा और न्यून कर दिया गया।
In this Srimad Bhagavatam's glories has been reduced a bit.
कि श्री कृष्ण ही श्रीमद् भागवत,
It should be said that Shri Krishna is Srimad Bhagavatam himself. Srimad Bhagavatam is the Swarup of Shri Krishna.
12 स्कंद हैं,
Because there are 12 cantos in Srimad Bhagavatam, and each canto actually represents
का प्रतीक है।
the organs of Krishna, and overall Srimad Bhagavatam is like the full Swarup of Krishna. There are 18,000 shlokas in Bhagavatam and 12 cantos. First and second canto represents Shri Krishna's two lotus feet.
तीसरा और चौथा स्कंद भगवान की,
Third and fourth canto represents Lord's thighs. Fifth canto represents the navel of the Lord.
वक्षस्थल। सप्तम और अष्टम स्कंद भगवान की दो भुजाएं। नवम स्कंद
Seventh and eighth canto is the hands of Krishna.
भगवान का ललाट, माथा।
Ninth is the neck. 11th is the forehead. And 12th is the head. So where is 10th canto? Smer Hasa Murali Manohar.
मुस्कुराता हुआ जो
Very mildly smiling face.
जो मंद मंद मुस्कुराते हैं और कभी थोड़ा सा ज्यादा हंसते हैं।
That Krishna who smiles very mildly.
चलने की भी कला है।
See, there is a skill in talking. There is a skill in walking. Sometimes Krishna,
कभी हस्त गति,
he walks like a swan. Sometimes
ये तो मैंने 3 बताए।
Siddhagati,
ऐसे बहुत से
perfect walk.
उनका बोलने
There are different types of walks that Krishna have. His speaking ways, his way of walking,
की जो हाथों की जो मुद्राएं हैं,
his hand postures and everything.
उनकी चितवन, उनके नेत्रों का क्यों इधर गए, क्यों उधर गए,
His eyes, why
की अलगावलियां,
he went here, why he went there, his style.
तो एक बड़ा निराला एक ढंग है।
There is a special
हम लोगों की तरह
way
किसी की
of
चाल
everything.
ऐसी, किसी की चाल ऐसी।
Not like us.
कभी हंस गति, हंस की तरह,
Sometimes he walks like a swan,
सिंह गति,
sometimes like a tiger, like a lion.
चलने का ढंग। ऐसे उनका हंसने का भी ढंग है।
So this is the way he walks. This is the way he laughs. He has a particular way. He don't laugh like us, ha 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 ha.
ऐसा होता है कि बेचारा हंस भी रहा तो लगता भी नहीं हंस रहा है।
And some people have such a face that when they laugh also it doesn't look like they are laughing. And Krishna, his mild smile,
दांत भी नहीं दिखते, बस होंठ थोड़े से ऐसे खींचते हैं और वही ऋषि मुनियों के
he doesn't even laugh, he just smiles mildly, and little teeth are visible when front two teeth are visible when he smiles little more widely. If you go to Vrindavan, you find that Thakurji is not sitting sadly. There is a mild smile on his face. But if you go to Radha Ramanji, then there are two little white teeth visible at Radha Ramanji's. That's why we sang this bhajan.
राधा रमन जी, राधा रमन जी, बोलो
Radha Raman ji, Radha Raman ji. He steals everyone's heart by laughing. He is smiling little more than mild smile, more wide smile. His laughter and then his different types of walk. Hans Gati, Hasti Gati, Singh Gati. His every activity, there is only one meditation. The meditation is of Radhaji. Just in that one absorption, by different kinds of activities, he attracts the heart of Radharani towards himself. But Radhaji, she does not really put efforts. Radhaji does not put efforts to attract Krishna. And that's why we sing Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. What is the meaning of Hare? Sarva Cheta Hara, Krishna Sitta Sahara. Sarva Cheta Hara.
सर्वचेतहरा कृष्ण सचित्तम हरिण दिसो, जो कृष्ण के चित्त को हरण कर लेते हैं। अब कृष्ण के चित्त को हरण करने वाली राधा जी,
So that Radha ji,
तस्मिन् तुष्टे जगत तुष्टम, श्री कृष्ण के चित्त को, उनके मन को आकर्षित करते तो सबके मन को और चित्त को आकर्षण करना हो गया।
So if one can attract the heart of Krishna, then he has attracted the heart of everyone, because there is this mantra that when we put water at the roots of the tree, then the tree becomes very much what? Very fulfilled. So if Radhaji attracted Krishna, so she attracted everyone actually. So his way, his words, his talk, his walk, his laughter, his smile, behind everything there is only one purpose, and that is satisfaction and happiness of Radharani. Recently Radha Ashtami went, yesterday was Radha Ashtami. So that flow is still going on. It's not that one day it happened and then it's finished. No, this is the Siddhant of Gurudev. Although Bhagavatam is Krishna's Swarup, but the purpose of Bhagavatam is to glorify Radharani. This is not a Vishaya Jatiya Granth. This is Ashya Jatiya Granth. This is the Granth that describes the glories of Radhaji. The definitive shloks of Srimad Bhagavatam, definitive shlok is like the crown. Crown is not kept in the hand, in the feet. It's kept on the head. So, the most superior part of the body is the head. And when that head is bowed down, that means we are actually submissing ourselves. Everyone has brain,
लेकिन हम एक विशेष बुद्धि की
but
लालसा कर रहे हैं प्रभु
we are desiring for a special brain, special intelligence. What kind of intelligence? That intelligence which has been given by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayantiti. Lord Krishna himself is saying, Dadami buddhi yogam tam, I am the giver of buddhi yoga. I give it to whom? Oh Lord, you have given intelligence to everyone. Lord says, I'm not talking about that intelligence. This is mind intelligence, false ego. That is just subtle body. I am talking about some different intelligence. That intelligence which is combined with bhakti yoga, and it is provided by me to whom? Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadame buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te.
है ना गीता जी कृष्ण तेषम सतत युक्ता
Tesham satata yuktana.
जिसको मेरे साथ युक्त होने की अभिलाषा है जो
The one who has the desire to connect with me,
उस अभिलाषा को एक आशा के साथ जोड़कर
the one who
कौन सी आशा
link that desire with a hope.
एक राम जी से दूसरी आशा
आशा एक राम जी से, दूसरी आशा
आशा नहीं जिसके अंदर अभिलाषा है आशा से भी श्रेष्ठ वस्तु वो अभिलाषा है
the one who has the
मुझसे
hope, the desire to get connected with me.
तब मैं क्या करता हूँ
Then what I do?
राम की बुद्धि योग
Dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te.
मैं उनको बुद्धि योग प्रदान करता
I provide buddhi yoga to them, through which
हूँ थे
yena mam upayanti te. They come to me.
समझ आई बात
Understanding?
ये तो एक साधारण लेवल है
Now this is a very basic level, basic.
इसी श्लोक का एक ऊपर का स्तर
Now there is an advanced level of this particular shloka.
मैं थोड़ा ऊपर बढ़ूं
So let me fly a little higher.
और ये ना हो कल श्रोता आएगा
But it should not happen that the audience do not come.
अभिलाषा किसी का नाम ही आशा था बेचारी को आई नहीं दोबारा
People will think, oh, wow, this is too deep. We are not able to understand.
इसलिए आस्वादन करो
So try to relish it. I am again and again saying this.
फरीदाबाद में भी कल बोला
I spoke in yesterday, Faridabad also. If you are not able to understand, don't worry. Keep hearing.
आप जरूर पढ़ेगा
You will surely get an impression.
हम भी कोई आकाश से समझ कर नहीं आए
We also have not come learning from the womb of mother. We were also new.
इस बात का उल्लेख हो रहा था
Yesterday only we were describing. When Guruji used to speak Katha, we used to just see his face that what is this? What language is this? What word is this? But what happened? Just by hearing continuously, slowly we started understanding a little bit, and Guruji gave an entrance also in that.
एक ना एक दिन तो
So
आरंभ करना ही पड़ेगा
we have to start someday. So if not,
एक ना एक दिन तो
then why should we not start today only, from now, this moment itself? Until we don't enter in this Siddhanta, it's not so easy that we came in the temple, we just paid obeisances and that's done Radha Ashtami. No, try to enter in that Radha Ashtami and then try to relish it. And I guarantee you,
राधा में प्रवेश में और आस्वादन करने के बाद
in that entrance of Radha Ashtami, you will really
छोले भटूरे खाए ना कल सब कितना स्वाद
feel that chola bhatura or different kind of things are very tasteless in front of this.
बड़ा रस का स्वाद मिलता है तो छोटा रस अपने आप ही फीका पड़ जाता है करना नहीं पड़ता है ना करना नहीं पड़ता देशम सतत युक्ता
When we get the higher taste, then the lower taste get naturally discarded.
नामी बुद्धि योगम ये नमः व्यक्तिते मैं ऐसी बुद्धि योग प्रदान करता हूँ
I provide such buddhi yoga.
योग भक्ति संलग्न
Everyone have this intelligence, but
ये नमः व्यक्तिते
Krishna is saying that I provide that intelligence through which he can come to me. But he come with which kind of mood? With the mood of upapati. Our Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj Ji has given a beautiful commentary on this shloka. He used to say this, that what is the meaning of upayantite here? What was the purpose of Krishna speaking here when he is saying Upayanti te? Upayanti refers to Upapati Bhav. Upapati Bhav means Parakiya Bhav, the topmost mood to worship Krishna, because Krishna himself says that is the most dearmost mood that for me that devotees have. Jivera asile.
जीवों के कारण कृष्ण इस भूमि पर
Just for the cause of jivas, for the benefit of jivas, Krishna come and perform his pastimes. Vaikuntha adya jeje leela nahe prachar se leela karibo jata mor chamatkar. Vaikuntha adya means in Vaikuntha, in Golok, the pastimes that I don't perform, I perform those pastimes coming in this Bhom Vrindavan. That means showing this Parakya Bhav. Yai namam upayanti te. Upapati Bhav, through the moods of Parakya, Upapati Bhav. I will give that kind of intelligence because that is my dearmost moods. Now Maharaj Ji, about whom I described, Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, he was a great scholar in Sanskrit. He did such a beautiful commentary. He is explaining this Upapati Bhav is not just in the gopis. Actually, this Upapati Bhav is present in all Brajvasis. When I read this, I became very much shocked that what Maharaj Ji has spoken. Now we can't really doubt also because he is such a great scholar of our Guru Varga's line. So he explained, Upapati means that thing which does not belong to me, it is someone else. So this mood actually develops in all Brajvasis in between. And this happens to increase the bliss, to increase the waves of bliss. See, try to understand this strongly. In the heart of Yashoda Maya, there comes this wave of moods that Krishna does not belong to me. He has come from Mathura. So who developed these moods? Who developed these waves? Yog Maya Ji. And then sometimes it also comes that, oh, Krishna will leave me and go to Mathura. Upapati means that Krishna does not belong to me, he is not my child. And as soon as this thought comes inside the heart, the love increases. And at once, Yashoda Maya runs and embraces Krishna. Milk starts pouring out from the breast of Yashoda Maya out of so much Vatsalya Bhav. These kind of moods develop when there are waves of emotions. See, in the river, there are no waves, strong waves. It just keeps moving, keeps flowing. There is no up and down. There are no new varieties in that. But the waves are present in the ocean, and this is the beauty of ocean. This is the speciality of ocean. Sometimes up, down, high tide, low tide, sometimes tsunami comes. These days monsoon is going on and Yamuna Ji is filled with so much water, it gets flooded. And the Brajvasi is there, the devotee is there. There are some who go to Jamuna Ji and take bath every day. But Jamuna Ji is so much compassionate, so much merciful that when she gets flooded, then Jamuna Ji crosses her boundaries and enters into the houses also, thinking that, oh, you come to me every day walking to take bath, let me just come in your house only. So the house gets filled with Yamuna water. In the ocean comes so many different waves. In our life also, these waves comes at the time of sadhana. Sometimes the Harinam is happening so nicely. Sometimes Harinam is very tasteless. Sometimes Harinam is happening that just by chanting we feel so much bliss. 2-3 tears also dropped from the eyes. My heart became melted. I was speaking Harikatha. I was hearing Harikatha. I was sitting in a solitude and chanting holy name. Oh, my heart get filled with love. When will that day come again? When will that happen again? These new waves. This is the miracle of sadhan. This is the miracle of Naam. That's why in this life there are some instances through which we get so many teachings, and through that our sadhana also increases so much. For example, dam is built. From dam the water is stopped, and when the gate of the dam is opened, then the water comes with 4 times more force. As soon as the dam is lifted, now the water does not flow in the same way. It flows in much more, 5, 6, 7, 8 times more speed. In the same way, there are periods of obstacles in our sadhana which gives us so many teachings, and it gives so much a booster in our sadhana. In the same way, the pastimes of the Lord, one proper pastime, a stagnant pastime, Ashtakalya Leela is going on, but when he comes in this bomb of Vrindavan, then there comes different moods and flavors. There comes separation, meeting, going to Mathura, going to Dwarka. These Mathura and Dwarka pastime happen here only. In Golok Vrindavan, it is just in the moods of Brajavasis. So Yashoda Maya, she thinks that Kanhaiya can leave me and go to Mathura. And just thinking this, her love increases, her heart gets melted. She at once lifts Krishna, puts on her lap and embraces him and starts crying. The tears starts coming from her eyes. Sometimes the sakhas, they think that, "Oh Kanhaiya, we have heard someday before that you have come from Mathura and you may leave us and go to Mathura." So this mood does not come every day, it comes sometimes. And as soon as it comes, the love increases. In the same with the gopis, Srimati Radharani. As soon as she heard that Akrur has come, and we are hearing that he will take Krishna to Mathura, at once separation came inside the heart of Radharani. This is Bhavi Viraha. Are you understanding? This has not yet happened. Akrurji has come and has heard that he will take away Krishna Balaram. Just by hearing, he developed so much strong separation. She developed that strong separation. This is the state of separation, that it has not yet happened, just by hearing, just by thinking about it. And then there is another level in which Krishna Balram has left Vrindavan and went to Mathura, and behind they are crying, they are calling out in separation. And then there is third state of separation, that when Krishna is setting his feet on the chariot of Akrura, and when he is going, then how all the gopis, they are coming and standing in front of that chariot and crying and lamenting. So that personality whom we love so much, he is leaving us. So dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te. Krishna is saying that I give such kind of intelligence. But our Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur ji, he has taken it to another level. Says, Aishwarya Nishtana Madhurya Prakashanam Saraswati Pravaha Gondasi. Bhakti Manjire Lolu Palane.
Dadami buddhi yogam tam yenamam upyanti te iti uvachya prabhu tasmat eva martate gopi ko chalat kritasya tab gopendra nandanam dasyam yatha bhaved buddhi yog vrachya.
How beautiful. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur spoken about his Ishta, his worshipable Gokulanandji. Who has been to Vrindavan? Okay, everyone. Who entered in Gokula Mandir? Oh, very less hands now. Why? Because going to Vrindavan means went till Bihari ji, had darshan of Bihari ji, and that's it.
बिहारी जी का प्रसाद टिक्की खाई लस्सी पी
Had tikki, lassi and everything, and then came back to Janakpuri.
हो गया वृंदावन का दर्शन। तो ये वृंदावन का दर्शन है नहीं, इसको बोलते हैं आंखों की एक्सरसाइज।
So this is the exercise.
बोलते हैं रोज आंखों की एक्सरसाइज करनी चाहिए। कैसे? ऐसे घुमाओ ऊपर नीचे इधर उधर देखो, आपकी
It's just an exercise of seeing.
वहां पर भी गए बिहारी जी को देखा, ऐसे ऐसे देखा, पर्दा आ गया,
We just went to the
किसी का फोन चोरी,
Bihari ji,
बाहर आए, चलो टिक्की
just had seen Bihari ji, came back, came out of the temple, had street food and then came back. That's it.
ये दर्शन है।
This is darshan? No, this is not darshan.
अरे वृंदावन जाओ, एक दिन में सप्त देवालयों का दर्शन करो। 7 प्रमुख मंदिर कौन कौन से? राधा मदन मोहन जी, गोविंद जी, गोपीनाथ जी, राधा रमन जी, राधा दामोदर जी, राधा श्याम।
There are 7 prominent temples in Vrindavan. In one day,
सप्त देवालय का दर्शन करता है तो
the one who have darshan of all 7 deities, 7 temples, this is called complete darshan. These 7 temples are much ancient than Bihari ji also. Have darshan of Bihari ji also. He is Thakur ji of Raj. But have darshan of this Sapt Devalya established by our Goswamis, our Acharyas. So Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur,
गोकुलानंद जी को प्रणाम करते हुए कह रहे हैं,
she is paying obeisances to his worshipable Gokulanand.
पालने सर्वज्ञ मुग्ध च निधे गोकुलानंद नमः। अभी इसका समय नहीं है, बड़ी विस्तृत व्याख्या है। ददामि बुद्धि युगम येन मम उपयन्ति इति उवाच्य प्रभु तस्मत् एवं अर्थते गोपी कुचलं कृतस्य तब गोपेन्द्र नंदनम दास्यं यथा भवेत् बुद्धियोग पृच्छते। हे कृष्ण,
Oh Krishna,
तो एक एक शब्द का तो साथ ही तो ये निकल जाएंगे। ये एक एक शब्द जो उन्होंने कहा ना,
so this each word,
फिर आप कहेंगे कृष्ण
in that only 7 days will be gone. Then you will say, oh, not done Janmashtami, Radhashtami, Narsingh Avatar, Vaman Avatar. This one shloka will take 7 days.
तो सारे लिखे रहते हैं।
So let me just tell you the essence.
अपने इष्ट को
It says that, oh Krishna,
आप कैसे हैं?
he is saying, how are you Sarvagya Mukte Chanidhe? You are Sarvagya and you get Mukta also.
आपने गीता में एक वचन दिया ना,
You have given a word in Gita.
आप ऐसा समझे जो लोग नहीं जानते, एक भक्त अपने भगवान को कह रहे हैं, चक्रवर्ती बात कह रहे हैं, आपने गीता में कहा ना ददामि बुद्धि युगम तम येन मम उपयन्ति।
So the devotee is saying that, oh Lord, you have spoken this thing in Gita.
आपसे बुद्धि योग मांगूंगा।
So I will ask Buddhi Yoga from my choice. I will not accept your choice. Why? Because I serve you.
भजन में आपका करता हूँ,
I perform your bhajan. And when you will come to give, then you will give by your own mind, your own interest. No, 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 no. We will ask from our own interest.
वो एक गाना है बहुत पुराना,
There is this song, very old. It says,
हम मेहनत कश इस दुनिया से जब अपना हिस्सा मांगेंगे, क्या उसके बाद एक गाँव नहीं है, कुछ नहीं, हम सारी दुनिया मांगेंगे। भाई अपने मन से मांगेंगे,
we will ask the reward from our own interest. We will not ask as per your interest. So, oh Lord, you are saying in Gita that you will give me intelligence.
के अनुसार बुद्धि योग मांगूंगा, आपके अनुसार नहीं।
So I will ask from my desire, from my understanding. I will not ask from your choice. So now Prabhu also asks, what kind of intelligence? Then the devotee says, a special.
तब गोपेंद्र नंदन, हे गोपेंद्र नंदन, हे नंद बाबा के पुत्र श्री कृष्ण,
Oh, the son of Nanda,
राधा जी के साथ
when you with Radha ji,
विराजमान हो,
when you are residing with Radha ji,
ऐसे खड़े हुए नहीं, ये तो एक थोड़ा सा मर्यादा
and how? Not like this standing, it's like more,
जब आप खड़े
very
नहीं
much
हो पा रहे,
etiquettes.
और राधा जी का
That
साथ लेकर
when you are not able to stand and you are taking the support of Radha ji, how when a person is very weak,
वो उसकी पत्नी बड़ी
and the wife is very strong,
बेचारे से खड़ा ना हो जाए,
and he is not able to
उसकी प्रिया
he is
बड़ी
not able to stand.
तो अपने प्रिया का
So
सहारा लेकर वो
when the beloved is very strong, so he takes the support of the beloved by
इससे पता
bending
लगता है
on
कि
her.
कमजोर है, और उसकी
This
जो प्रिया है वो बड़ी
tells that the person is actually weak and the beloved, she is very strong. She has more strength.
गोपी कुछ अलग
So
तरीके से
gopi
अपना
kuch
गोपी
alankritasya.
जब आप इतने कमजोर अपने आप को अनुभव कर रहे
That
हो,
when you are experiencing yourself so much weak that you are not able to understand properly, and all the
परास्त हो गए,
boasting words that you used to use, boasting in front of everyone, that has got faded. You used to think that nobody can play flute like I do, but when Radha ji played, then you felt inferior. You got inferior. When you used to think that, oh, nobody can dance like me, but when you saw the dance of Radha ji, you became weak. When you were thinking that, oh, ye yatha mam prapadyate tam satai bhajamyaham, I reciprocate as per the moods of the devotees.
उस समय आप जब कह रहे थे बड़े
At that time, I was saying that, oh, I'm very strong in that particular sankalpa, in that vow. But when you saw Radha ji, you again became weak.
जहाँ ते प्रमाण श्री कृष्ण मुख वचन है, गीता में ये जो भगवान की प्रतिज्ञा, जो जैसा भजन करता है मैं उसको ऐसे ही भजता हूँ, ये प्रतिज्ञा खंडित हो गई कहाँ पर? राधा जी के सामने.
That vow also just broke in front of Radha ji. See, Radhashtami has not yet finished. It will go on for 7 days.
राधाष्टमी चल रही है.
This is Radhashtami going on right now
राधा जी के
also.
सामने आप कमजोर हो गए, आपकी प्रतिज्ञा खंडित हो गई.
You became weak in front of Radha ji, your vow has been destroyed.
उससे जो वचन,
And what's
कौन
the
सा वचन निकला?
proof of that? The words that came out from your mouth, na pare ham nirvajya samyujam.
राधा जी में आपके प्रेम का पार नहीं पा सकता. कमजोर पड़ गए ना. नित्य कौशल में कमजोर पड़ गए, वेणु वादन में कमजोर पड़ गए.
He became weak in dance, he became weak in playing flute, he became weak in how to reciprocate love, he became weak in his own words. When the person becomes different kind of such shocks, then he starts feeling that, oh, I used to think that I am expert in one field, but I am seeing that everywhere in any field I am just actually lost. I am so weak in front of Radha ji. Because when I see Radha ji, she is so strong, she has so much strength. And again, I start thinking that in my mind that what is that strength in her heart, in her personality?
ऐसा कौन सा बल राधा जी
What
में है?
strength she has that I do not have.
देखो मैं तो अपने मन से कुछ नहीं कह रहा, ये सारे
See, I am not saying this from my own understanding. These are all
न जाने राधा जी में
the
ऐसा
words
कौन
of
सा
scriptures. Na jane. What I don't know what strength is there in Radha ji that I do not have. And then when a person becomes weak, he has to take the shelter. He has to take the support. And whose support it is?
बोलते हैं, गोपी कुछ अलंकृतस्य.
Support of Gopi Kuch
राधा
Alankritas.
जी का ही एकमात्र सहारा लेकर ये खड़े होते हैं.
He stands taking shelter of Radha ji.
कैसे? बड़े रूपवान है. क्या इतने श्लोक है भागवत जी में कृष्ण के रूप का वर्णन करते हैं, है ना? ब्रह्मा जी ने कहा, नो मिड्यते अवर.
There are so many shlokas describing the beauty of Krishna. No midyate prabhupshe tadidambaraya.
वने सज्जन कवुर वेत्र विशाल वेणु लक्ष्मी से विरूपने पशु पंकजाया. ब्रह्मा जी कह रहे हैं, मेरे
Brahma ji is saying, oh my worshipable master, I pay obeisances to you.
आपका रूप कितना सुंदर, जैसे
Your form is so beautiful as if there is this new rain cloud, dense rain cloud in the sky.
और मेघ में बिजली चमकती है.
And then in the sky, in the rain cloud, there is lightning.
ये वर्षा
Also, when this rainfall season comes, this monsoon comes, does any strong lightning strike?
लेकिन जब
No.
वर्षा आरंभ होती है ना,
But when the rainfall starts, that time lightning strikes.
ये तो साइंटिफिक है.
This is scientific.
Cloud and the cold clouds, they clash together.
When warm cloud and cold cloud, they clash together, then there generates an energy. And from that, lightning comes. It's been 8-10 days I'm in India. I have not seen lightning, but there's so much rainfall.
नव जलधर मेघ, ऐसा कृष्ण
Now
को
Jaldhar Megh. This is the Swarup of
जैसे
Krishna.
उसमें बिजली चौंकती है,
And
ऐसे उन्होंने पीताम्बर धारण कर रखा है। ये ब्रह्मा जी वर्णन कर रहे हैं, उसकी व्याख्या फिर कभी करेंगे। कृष्ण के रूप का वर्णन हुआ, फिर ये ब्राह्मण पत्नियों ने कृष्ण रूप का वर्णन किया।
then the Brahman wives, they also described about Krishna's beauty.
लगभग वही भाव, कल भी इस बात को कह रहा था। लेकिन राधा जी ने, गोपियों ने कृष्ण के रूप का वर्णन जो किया, ये तो सर्वोत्तम है, सर्वश्रेष्ठ है, इसको आप सब लोग भी जानते हैं। वरहा पीडम,
But when Radha ji, she described the beauty of Krishna, that's the best of all description. We all know this shloka. Varaha Pedam Natavar. Geeta Kirti. Aha. These beautiful description of the form of Krishna has been given by gopis. It's the best. See, we are hearing Bhagavatam only, but the style is different. Try to just relish it. Drink it. This nectar. If mango lassi will be made, then you can drink only 1 glass, 2 glass, 5 glass. But this is rasamalyam. Until you just get fainted, just keep drinking it. And when you are fainted also, still keep drinking it. Because this is rasamalyam. This is the, as Vidyalaya. Vidyalaya is the house of knowledge. Chikitsalaya is the house of medicines and treatment. In the same way, this is Rasalaya. This is the house of rasa, the nectar, transcendental mellow. Just keep drinking it until you get fainted. And even after getting fainted, keep drinking it. I'm not telling you to drink something outside. That thing which intoxicates, that alcohol. The person who drinks that, he just faints and he just speaks some weird things. Now, the personality who hears this rasa also, he also becomes kind of intoxicated and he does not know what he is speaking. So when a person is drinking this transcendental mellow, he is not speaking weird things out of ignorance. He is in beyond all 3 modes of nature. In that Shuddha Sattva he is speaking. The one who tastes this rasamalyam, so he also becomes very much shameless. Bhagavatam ji is saying that personality also becomes completely shameless.
एवं व्रतम स्वप्रिय नाम कीर्तई जात राग धृत चित्त उच्चई हसति रोदति रोति गायन्ति आनंदवा निर्दंति लोक वाच्य। इसको चिंता नहीं होती कौन क्या बोल रहा है, हंसता रहता है, रोता रहता है, जोर जोर से नाम करता है, रोता है, जमीन पर लोट-पोट खाता है।
That devotee does not have any external consciousness. The one who drinks this nectar, he just dances, sings, cries, and do all those shows symptoms, transcendental symptoms. So all the devotees, please drink this nectar. Try to drink this great nectar of great love. And keep drinking it until you achieve these transcendental emotions and ecstatic symptoms. Janmani karmani. Just keep drinking, don't stop. Varaha Pedam. We will hear some other day this thing. Very beautiful description of Krishna's form. What I was saying, are you able to understand? रूप का वर्णन हो गया 3 श्लोकों में बताया। यशोदा मैया
उससे पहले क्या बोल रहा था?
यशोदा मैया।
ध्यान से सुनो ना तो कनेक्शन पता लगेगा। जब कमजोर पड़ेंगे तो राधा जी का सहारा लेना पड़ता है।
When he becomes weak, and he has to take shelter of Radha ji.
जब सूर्य की किरण उस पर आती है,
How and when the lotus actually blossoms. When the sunlight falls on it, then the lotus blossom. Krishna is Namo Pankaj Netraya. Everything is lotus-like. His eyes also, his navel also, his hands also, his feet also, his face also is like lotus. When does that lotus blossoms? Until that sunlight falls on that lotus will not blossom. That sun is actually signifies Radha ji. And the sunlight is Radha ji's prem.
लेकिन उनका सौंदर्य बढ़ता पता कब है? ये मैं नहीं कह रहा, जिनकी स्मृति में श्रीमद् भागवत जी कथा आज हो रही है, उन सुखदेव गोस्वामी जी की बात को कह रहा हूँ। श्री सुखदेव गोस्वामी जी कह रहे हैं,
Shri Shukdev Goswami is saying,
मध्य माना है माना ममर्कत यथा। बहुत सारी मनियां हो,
there's so many manis, jewels, and then in between there is Mahamartak Mani, the jewel. Krishna is called as Neelmani, and all around there are swarn, golden jewels. That means Krishna is bluish complexion and very beautiful, but his glories, his splendor increases much more when he is present between these group of gopis who are like golden jewels. And when Radha ji, who is like Kaustubh Mani, Kaustubh jewel, when she is present with Krishna, then Krishna is taking support of Radha ji. So that is Gopi Kuch Alankritasya. When he is standing taking the support of Radha ji, then his splendor increases so much. Without Radha ji, his splendor also does not increase. Radha ji is his everything. का कृष्ण से प्रणय जनिभु।
श्री कृष्ण का जो प्रणय, उसका उद्गम स्थान, जन्म कहाँ है? बोलते श्रीमती राधिका एका।
The source of Krishna's love is Srimati Radhika Eka. Only and only one. That is Radha ji. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is saying, Dasyam yatha bhavet buddhiyam pravich.
जब श्री कृष्ण राधा जी का बल सहारा लेकर उनके साथ खड़े हों,
I want this strength when Krishna is standing taking support of Radha ji. So Srila Shukadeva Goswami, when he is saying Bhagavat ji Katha, Ashray Vigraha, Shri Radha ji's Mahima is glorified everywhere. Her glories are glorified everywhere. This ocean is like salty water. The expert diver, he goes inside and takes the jewels, finds the jewels and brings them out. So that's why Shukadeva Goswami, he spoke keeping someone else's heart, and he spoke his own things also. And his own thing is just the glories of Radha ji. All glories to Bhagavat Mahapurana. Became little difficult? Let's hear one bhajan. To relax a bit. I have not yet started what I wanted to speak. This is just the foundation.
अब सोच रहे पता चला गया।
श्री राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा राधा मेरी स्वामिनी मेरा दिल की दासी जन्म जन्मों में दीजियो वृंदावन श्रीमती राधा रानी की सारे वाली की श्री राधा मेरी स्वामी राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा राधा श्री राधा मेरे सामने राधा मेरे सामने मेरे कितना आनंद कितना सुकून चलेगा राम मंदिर में पुकारेगा सजी को मेरी
क्योंकि आप नहीं बुला के तालियों के साथ राहों को बंद करके कौन आ रहा है कौन जा रहा है वहां पर ध्यान दीजिए, ठीक है। इतना अच्छे कार्यक्रम में रहते मंगल दिवस है और राधा नाम है, इसको पुकारिए तालियों के साथ, आंखों को बंद करके ईश्वरी जी को पुकारिए, आवाज कीजिए, क्या बोल रहे हैं? श्री राधा मेरी स्वामी राधा, फिर बात करें हाथों को उठाकर पुकारना राधा जी को, क्या बोले? ओ श्री राधा 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 पूरा हाथों को उठा कर क्या बोलना है? जय राधा 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 श्री राम श्री रानी की जय कमल बरसाने वाली की जय जय श्री श्याम।
अब सब कह रहे हैं कीर्तन में तो आनंद आ गया और कथा तो क्या कहे। जैसे मैंने आरंभ में कहा, आज विशेष तिथि है। आप कहेंगे कल तो राधाष्टमी हो गई, विशेष तिथि हो गई। आज विशेष क्या है? फिर से दोहराता हूं, आज के दिन ही सुखदेव गोस्वामी जी ने भागवत कथा आरंभ की थी और 7 दिवसीय भागवत कथा हुई थी। तो उनकी महिमा और उनकी लीला कहे बिना मन नहीं मानता, क्योंकि उन्हीं के कारण आज हम लोग कथा श्रवण कर पा रहे हैं। सुखदेव गोस्वामी जी ही सबसे बड़े कीर्तनिया हुए। कीर्तनिया समझते हैं? जो सबसे सुंदर कीर्तन करता है। और सबसे सुंदर कीर्तन किसने किया? श्री शुक उवाचा। जिनको
Shri Shukdeva Goswami,
गोस्वामी
he is
में जाकर भागवत कथा हुई
the Kirtaniya here.
और 88
In Naimisharanya, when Suta Goswami he spoke in front of 88,000 Shaunakadi rishis,
प्रार्थना करते हुए कि सुत सुत महाभागा
all these rishis they are praying to Shukadeva Goswami, Sutta Sutta Mahabhaga, oh Suta Goswami, you are the most fortunate. Why so most fortunate? Because he is the son of Romharshan Rishi.
आप सब लोग
No,
हैं।
every one of you
पुराणों की
are
कथा को कह रहे हैं।
already knowing
और श्री
this.
बलदेव प्रभु तीर्थ भ्रमण करते
Romharshan Rishi is speaking Katha,
समस्त ऋषि
and
खड़े
when
होकर बलदेव प्रभु का स्वागत कर रहे हैं।
Baldev Prabhu he is
परंतु
moving at different pilgrimages, then Romharshan Sutta, when he saw Baldev Prabhu came, so Baldev Prabhu he did not, Romharshan Sutta he did not stand up, but he stayed sitting on his Vyasasan. So there are some faults.
ध्यान होता है। क्या श्लोक? अत्याहार प्रासश्च प्रजल्पो नियोजनं च षड्भिर भक्ति विनश्यति। भक्ति का विनाश अत्याहार।
So the bhakti gets destroyed by atyahar prayashascha.
अत्याहार को क्या मानते हैं?
What we call atyahar means eating a lot. Prayas means useless endeavors. No, these are just basic levels.
अत्याहार का बड़ा
Atyahar has a very special understanding. What's that?
बड़ा मर्म है यहाँ पर।
There is a very special understanding of endeavors.
ज्ञान का जो प्रयास करते हैं,
So the one who actually puts so much efforts for the knowledge, that is prayashascha.
ने कहा
So that's why Brahmaji has said, Jnanas prayashas manta
ज्ञान
eva.
उस प्रयास को, खैर प्रसंग दूसरी ओर चला जाएगा। यही तो बात है, या एक शब्द ऐसा आ जाता है कि उसकी व्याख्या में
So-
बड़ी मुश्किल से उसको
These shlokas, they are so deep that just one word can make the whole
नियम
Bhagavatam finished in that understanding. So Niyamagraha, what is this fault?
नियम पालन करना है,
Niyamagraha means either not following
या तो
or
पालन करना नहीं,
either not following at all, this is a fault.
या फिर बहुत ज्यादा नियम
And then
पालन करना, ये भी
over following also is a fault.
यही एक दोष रोमन
So this one fault was done by Romharshan Sutta also.
पुराणों की कथा का व्याख्यान कर रहे थे।
He was speaking the glories of Puranas.
भट्ट गुरुतत्व श्री बलदेव
He was speaking from Puranas, and Akhanda Guru Tattva Shri Baladev Ji, he came walking, and Romaharshan Sutta is thinking that I am speaking about Lord Krishna, I am speaking about Bhagavan, Lord Hari. So whoever comes, I do not need to stand in respect for that person. So this is a dosha, this is a fault. So just getting entangled in so much of over-following, that is Niyamagra. Over-following is Niyamagra. So this is one example. Another example is that as Indratyumna king, he is serving Shaligram ji. And from the front, Agastya Rishi came. And now what is the duty? He is serving his Thakurji. But he should leave that service and welcome Guru Vargas first. Oh, I left the service of Thakurji. How can this happen? So, Indradyumna Raja, the king, Indradyumna, he is such a great king. While serving Shaligram ji, he is thinking that whoever comes, what is the need to stand up? Because I am serving the Supreme Lord. But what is the duty? The duty is to leave one's own service and first welcome Guru Vargas and then taking their order, taking their permission and then worshipping the Lord. Why? Because Pratamam Guru Pujyam. First one has to serve. First one has to do service to Guru Vargas and then Lord's service can be done. Rom Harshan Sutta, they thought that why should we stand? And Baldev ji to teach the whole society that this will become a standard. Now to teach the whole society, he just took one little blade of grass and cut the throat of Romaharshan. He cut this fault of Niyamagraha. If Baldev Prabhu would have not really gave such punishment, then what would have happened? This is actually the compassion of Baldev Prabhu, because Bhagavat Tattva is full of karuna. It's full of, it's the ocean of karuna, ocean of compassion. And in Bhagavat Tattva there is no fault. It's only karuna, only mercy and mercy. But there is a requirement of the eyes who can understand this. See, let me explain with an example. Our Guruji, Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj Ji. Now you will understand from this. Once was going by bus somewhere. Now the bus stopped in a hotel and Maharaj Ji said that I don't drink tea and also I just stayed in the bus and I was chanting. Now from the window he saw that one person is beating his child. This tea seller is beating his child so mercilessly as if he will kill him. So Maharaj is thinking that this little boy must have broken his glass or something. Now Maharaj Ji went to protect that little boy. He said that, oh bhaiya, oh brother, please stop at once. Now that tea seller, he saw that, oh, a sadhu Mahatma is there. He folded his hand and respected him. Maharaj Ji said that this little boy must have broken a few of your glasses. What is your loss? I will give you some money. Why are you beating him so mercilessly? He works under you at your shop, at your stall. You give him money, you give him salary. It does not mean that you will kill him. Now that tea seller, he started crying and paid obeisances to Maharaj Ji and said that Maharaj Ji, he is not a servant in my stall. He is actually my own son. Maharaj Ji became so much amazed. Oh, someone kills, someone beats the child so much, own son so much. He is putting so much efforts. I put so much efforts. I sell tea and I have told this boy, my son, so many times that you don't help me. You just go and study. But this little boy, my son, he cannot see that I am struggling so much in maintaining this stall, so he comes to help me. But I don't want him to help me. I don't want him to wash the pots here. I'm telling him not to do. That just go and study and become a nice officer or something. That's why I'm beating, that he's not listening to me. Maharaj ji said that tears came in my eyes hearing this, that I could not understand this language of tears, this language of love. Externally, it appears that it's anger, it's frustration, but no, it's love. When the mother tells her son that go die, so does that really mean that you go and die? No, it means that go and live nicely. So seeing externally is very different. In Bhagavat Swarup, Karuna is the mercy, is the main thing. And when I say Bhagavat Swarup, then Krishna Balram are not the only Bhagavat Swarup. Shri Guru also is Bhagavat Swarup. He also has mercy only. There is a need of eyes to see that. A special eye. That's why Pratyaksh Praman is not called as real Praman. Means witnessing from eyes is not the real proof. There are 10 types of proof. The topmost is Shabd Praman. There is one Pratyaksh Pranam, witnessing from eyes. It can be false also. Suppose someone gets jaundice. So everywhere he sees yellowish. But it's yellow everywhere? No, he is having some problem. He is having some disease. In the same way, we are of some fault. We are having a disease. We are humans on this earth planet. It's Kali Yuga period also. To glorify someone, it's very difficult. It's difficult to glorify someone. And it's very easy to criticize others. Oh, he's useless. Oh, he does not chant, he does not pay obeisances, he does not attend Mangal Arati, whatever it is. Vagera, etc., etc. It's very easy to see the faults at once. Oh, did you hear that? What he did? Oh, did you hear that also? I also heard that. And when things go from one to another, then some garam masala, some kali mirch, some black pepper, adding some more spices in that. There is hing, chaat masala also, and by those spices, things become very tasty. There was one test in Philippines actually. There were 10 children who were standing on the line. So this is a game also people play in West. So the one who is standing in who is the first person in that queue, he was given a message. Now he turned around. He turned around and gave that message by indicating. And then, by that time, the last one, so instead of cutting the throat, he actually started saluting. So the first one was told that, oh, I will just cut the throat. And then second, third, fourth, fifth, and by that, at the end of the queue, it begins like I'm saluting. So this is what happens. So I will also add some spices, you also add some spices. So the eatables become very delicious. So this is the difference between Sargrahi and Bharvahi.
मधुमक्खी की तरह जो पुष्प पर बैठकर
My power.
मधुमक्खी से और किसी से कोई मतलब नहीं है। कौन सा पुष्प है, कौन रंग है, उसको उसको उसके मकरंद में जाकर उसका जो अमृत है उसको निकाल देना है।
Like the bumblebee, he just,
बीच बीच में उसको
like honeybee, he just takes nectar from the flowers and just stores that in the honeycomb. This is Sargrahi, taking essence of the flower. Then another is Bharvahi, who is not taking the essence but actually taking all the burden, like donkey. He does not taste anything but he keeps everything on his back, all the burden. So mostly we are Bharvahi, we are not Sargrahi. Sargrahi is Bhagavad Swarup, Shri Guru.
तो कहने का अर्थ ये प्रेम का राज्य है।
So the point here is that this realm of love, to understand this, to enter into this,
कुछ चाहिए।
there is a requirement of something. What's that?
महाराज जी कह रहे हैं वो
Maharaj Ji is saying that
मारना है।
the father is beating the son. He had so much love.
क्या ढूंढ रहा था?
And what I was searching in that,
क्रोध समझ रहा है।
I was thinking that it's anger.
मुद्दे की बात हो रही है।
Let's come on the topic. Shri Baldev Prabhu, when he chastised Romaharshan Sutta, this is actually the mercy.
प्रत्यवाय हो गया था।
Because it was Pratyavaya, it was a great fault. And if there is no reaction to that fault, then the fault will keep on increasing and enter into the head. Baldev Prabhu, he
कर दिया अपराध को जड़ से और समाज में एक शिक्षा भी प्रदान की। खैर वो फिर बलदेव पूर्णिमा को सुनेंगे। तो सारे ऋषि त्राही त्राही करने लगे। बलदेव जी ने कहा मैंने कोई दोष किया, जीवित कर दो। क्या बलराम प्रभु बलदेव जी किसी मृत व्यक्ति
Now everyone became very much stressed when they saw that Baldev Prabhu killed Romaharshan Sutta. So Baldev Prabhu is asking, should I again make him alive? Although this is not the rule that anyone can make a dead person alive, but Baldev Prabhu did. And he also showed by giving the life to the dead sons of Sandipani Muni.
को जीवित करके अपने गुरु को अर्पण किया।
They gave, Krishna Balram, they gave their kids back to Sandipani Muni, alive.
ऋषियों से पूछा जीवित कर दूं?
So Romaharshan, so all these saints were told by Balramji that should I make this Romaharshan Sutta also alive again? The saints, they said that no need. You must have done something for a reason. You will not do anything out of just some sentiments. There is a strong understanding and purpose.
ने कहा नहीं नहीं बलदेव प्रभु
So the rishis, they said that whatever you did is right.
कथा कहाँ से सुनेंगे?
But the problem is from where we will hear Hari Katha. So Ugra Shavasut, the son of Romaharshan Sutta, he was a little boy and he was kept on the Singhasan by Baldev Prabhu. Everyone started thinking this is a little boy, what he will speak. Baldev Prabhu just kept his hand on the head of Ugra Shava Sutta.
यत् कृपातम वंदे
Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat kripatamaham vande Paramanand Madhavam. A blind person also starts saying. A
इसलिए सुत सुत महाभागा
dumb person also starts speaking glories.
नैमिषण्य में बैठे कह रहे हैं हे सुत गोस्वामी
So all the rishis,
भाग्यशाली हैं
all the Shaunakadi rishis, they are glorifying Sutta Goswami, saying that you are so fortunate because when Shukadeva Goswami was speaking Hari Katha, you were present in that assembly and hearing, and you are going to speak that same Katha to us now.
आप में से भी बहुत सारे भक्त यहाँ पर
Many of you,
गुरुदेव का दर्शन
you have not had darshan of Gurudev, but you hear the glories of Gurudev, then in the heart it comes that, oh, why was I not in that time? I would have also been there. There are so many devotees here who have heard Srila Gurudev, our Naveen Krishna Prabhu, Tamal Prabhu,
रजत प्रभु हैं
Rajat Prabhu and all,
बुद्धि राजा जी
Buddhi Raja ji.
बैठी है वृंदा दीदी ये हमारी अभी दिमाग काम नहीं कर रहा जितने भी यहाँ पर भक्त लोग जो जिन्होंने गुरु जी को साक्षात देखा और सुना,
So all those devotees who have seen Gurudev and heard,
और अब जो नई जनरेशन
so glorious.
आप सब लोग सुनते
Now the new generation that is coming, when you hear that how Gurudev, what he used to say, what he used to say. So all the devotees, all the speakers who speak here, we have not created that by our own. We have heard. It has been manufactured by a factory. We are just doing trading. We have heard from Srila Gurudev everything and we are distributing that here.
परम सौभाग्य होगा हम लोगों ने गुरु जी को सुना।
So it's such a great fortune that we have heard and seen Gurudev. So there comes an emotion. The rishis, they are thinking that, oh, we were not there at that time, but oh, Shuta Goswami, you have heard Hari Katha, that Bhagavat Katha from the lotus mouth of Shukadeva Goswami. So please narrate that to us also. It's a great fortune
कि कोई कहे
that someone say,
गुरु जी ने जो सुनाया आप सुना लो,
oh, whatever Guruji said, just speak. Very less people say this.
सब आकर अपने घर के दुखड़े रोने लग जाते
Everyone starts crying and giving whatever sufferings they are having, they start sharing that.
हैं, परेशान है सब,
What they can do, they are so much struggling.
और हम सोचते हैं परेशानी का कोई हल निकल जाए,
And we think that there should be some solution for this problem.
नहीं होने वाला।
But I am not giving any false hope to anyone. See, one problem will be solved, then 5 days later another problem will come. Until you don't leave this body, you will not get away from all these problems. I'm not giving false hopes. I'm not giving entertainment here. For entertainment, there are so many channels or television. We are here for spiritual munching.
तो सुनने में तो अच्छी नहीं लगती, लेकिन वो मरम का काम करती है।
So the right thing
दवाई कोई खाना
may, the truth may be bitter, but it acts like a medicine. So the words of Vedas are like this only. Prokshavad Vedanam.
बच्चे को रोग हो जाता है तो माँ उसको कड़वी दवाई देती है।
When the child gets disease, the mother gives bitter medicine. The boy says, oh, I don't want. It's very bitter. The mother says, I'll give you a chocolate after this. And the boy, he agrees then. So the purpose of mother is not to give chocolate, neither to give bitter medicines. The only purpose is that his disease should get cured. That's the only purpose. Right?
तो इसी प्रकार
So in this way,
श्री सुध गोस्वामी जी
Shri Shuta Goswami ji,
परम सौभाग्य की बात है,
it's a great
आकर ये याचना
fortune
भिक्षा मांगी, हमको भागवत की कथा सुनाई।
that someone came and begged.
तो उन्होंने सबसे पहले अपने गुरुदेव के चरणों में प्रणाम किया। ये पद्धति है ना,
So this is the
हम लोग भी ऐसा करते हैं ना कि कहाँ से
way
आया कोई सुध गोस्वामी
they started praying to their Guru. Shuta Goswami first prayed to his Guru Shukadeva Goswami in 2 shlokas.
एक तो हम सब परिचित हैं,
One we all know, Yam Praprajante, Anapetam Apetam Nityam, Dvaipayano Virahakata Rajuhava, Putreti Tanme Tayatarvo Vine Dushtvam Sarva Bhuta Hridayam Munimanatosmi.
और दूसरा
And second,
या स्वानुभावम अखिशुद्धि सारमेकम अध्यात्म दीपम इतुषित तमोवंदम संसार करुणा पुराण भूयम तम व्यासुपयामि गुरु मुनि कथा से पहले अपने गुरुदेव को प्रणाम किया।
paid obeisances to Gurudev before Katha.
गुरुदेव की महिमा का वर्णन आ गया।
In that pranam only there was glories of Gurudev. Yam pravajantam anupeta peta krityam.
मैं अपने गुरुदेव शुकदेव गोस्वामी जी के चरणों में प्रणाम
I pay obeisances at the lotus feet of my Gurudev Srila Shukadeva Goswami, who is Shri Shuka Uvach.
राधा जी के सिखाए पढ़ाए तोता है, कोई साधारण तोता नहीं। शुक मतलब क्या होता है? तोता। लेकिन किसका
Shuka
तोता
means
है?
parrot. Whose parrot? Parrot of Radha ji.
और वो तोता का एक गुण है
And that parrot has a quality. What is that?
जो जिस स्वर में बात को कहता है उसी स्वर में उसको दोहरा देता है। ये तोते का गुण है। कभी देखा ऐसा? तोता और मैना हमने नवदीप में देखा। एक मैना थी, अब तो बहुत पुरानी बात हो गई है, कम से कम 20 साल पुरानी बात है।
We have seen in Navadvip.
एक घर में गए,
We went into a house.
बहुत वृद्ध एक माता जी थी,
A very old devotee, disciple of Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj. He was 101 years old. Great Vaishnavi.
जिसे पता लगा उनका दर्शन करने गए,
When we got to know, we went to have her darshan. When we entered in the room,
तो किसने पूछ लिया हमसे,
someone asked us,
अपनी के
Apani ke,
आप कौन हैं?
who are you?
ये कौन सी
We started hearing. It looks like a little girl child's voice. We saw everywhere, no one was there.
अपनी के?
We came further, then again another voice, Apani ke, that means, who are you?
माता जी की जो सेवी
Then the servant of that Mataji, she came out and said that, oh Prabhuji, please come. I asked that someone is asking us, who are you, who are you? From where this voice is coming? He said, oh, this manna, this bird is there in this cage. I said, what kind of bird is this? He said, you ask the name of the bird from her, this bird only.
बोले मैना, इनका नाम पूछो। मैना पता क्या बोलती है? अपने नाम की बंगाली बोलती है।
So that bird was asked that, oh, ask the name of these guests. So that bird started asking, Apna naam ki, what is your name?
तुम्हारा नाम,
So she learned Bengali. That bird learned Bengali.
हमारा नाम मैना।
And I asked, what is your name? He said, Amar naam Maina means, my name is Maina. We got really shocked, surprised, seeing that bird talking with us.
संसार की मैना को सिखाकर
So from that we can understand that in this material world also, when we teach a bird, that bird also can repeat and learn. So Sri Shuka Uvacha, that parrot which is nourished by Radhaji, which has been taught by Radhaji, what he will not be able to speak, he can speak anything. He can speak the real things.
पालने का मतलब समझते हैं?
Radhaji nourishes that parrot. You know what is the meaning of nourishment? That means Palya Dasi.
एक पालने दासी।
Those maid servants who are nourished, who are maintained by Radhaji. So that's another thing.
बहुत सारे डाइवर्जन हो रहे हैं। राधा जी के हाथ में वो शुभ पक्षी बैठता है
So on the hands of Radhaji, that parrot
और सिखाती हैं
is sitting always. And then Radhaji
प्रेम की भाषा,
teaches the language of love,
कृष्ण का नाम,
gives pomegranate seeds,
वर्णन,
tells about Krishna's name, form, qualities, pastimes, and the glories of Krishna. Because Radhaji, beside this,
प्रजल्प करती
she does not do anything. Yes, she do one more thing. What is that? Prajalpa.
नाम शनाब बात
What is Prajalpa?
की बात को
Prajalpa means useless talks. So what?
कभी कभी राधा जी प्रजल्प
So Radhaji also engage in useless talks. That's transcendentally useless talks.
प्रजल्प विजल्प
Jalp, Sujalp, Vijalp.
हमारा गीत तो प्रजल्पित तो है।
Brahmar Git is Prajalp
राधा जी
only.
ऐसा प्रजल्प करिए वो शुभ पक्षी सब ग्रहण
Radhaji, she is doing such kind of talks, and that Shuka, that parrot, has actually attaining everything. Did he make any notes? See, if I would have 2-3 hours, it would be so blissful.
श्री रामानुजाचार्य जी के
Sri Ramanujacharya ji is one disciple whose name was Kuresh.
श्री रामानुजाचार्य कश्मीर में गए
Sri Ramanujacharya ji went to Kashmir. In Kashmir, what place?
शारदा पीठ
Sharda Peeth.
किस लिए गए?
Why did he go?
रामानुजाचार्य जी को संकल्प दिया था
He took sankalp in front of Yamunacharya ji that I will write Bodhayan Bhashya on Vedanta Sutra.
शारदा पीठ कश्मीर
And he did in Sharda Peeth. Sri Ramanujacharya ji went there.
पंडितों से प्रार्थना की
He asked, he prayed to the priests there that please
सूत्र दे दो
give me Vedanta Sutra.
तो वो समझ गए
So they understood
अपने संप्रदाय में इसका प्रचलन हो जाएगा तो झूठ बोल दिया नहीं हमारा
that
नहीं है
if he will write commentary, his sampradaya will become very much famous.
ऐसे बड़े विस्तार है इसका।
So they just denied that I don't have.
हाथ वो लग गया
But somehow or other, that Vedanta Sutra came in the hands of Ramanujacharya ji, and he kept that in with himself at the night. And when he woke up in the morning, then the priests, they just stole that. And in the morning, Shri Ramanujacharya ji started lamenting
मेरे हाथ ये लगा था,
that, oh, I got this.
मैंने अपने गुरुदेव को वचन दिया था, मैं इस पर भाष्य लिखूंगा। हाय, अब मैं गुरुदेव की सेवा कैसे करूंगा? मेरा वचन
I took the vow
मैं प्राण त्याग,
that I will write commentary on this.
मैं प्राण
Now, how will I be able to? I should just give up my life.
हम लोगों की नहीं है।
Such Guru Nishtha.
श्री रामानुचार्य जी कैसी गुरु निष्ठा दिखा रहे हैं।
Such kind of Guru Nishtha Shri Ramanujacharya ji is showing.
एक और उदाहरण सुनोगे गुरु निष्ठा का। एक गुरु जी जैसे ही हमारे गुरुदेव हुए, उनका नाम हुआ श्री श्रीमन भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोसाई महाराज।
One of our Guru Varga, Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj. This is another example of Guru Nishtha.
एक बार उनके गुरुदेव
Once his Gurudev,
गोसाई महाराज जी ने बुलाया।
Shri Bhaktidatta Madhav Goswami Maharaj ji called him and said,
ये परसों मैंने आपको एक सेवा दी थी,
yesterday or day before yesterday I gave you the service. What happened to that?
बस सुनकर
Now hearing that, Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj ji started crying like a kid.
तो चले गए।
Paid obeisances and went.
रोए कितना रोए।
But coming out, he started crying so much.
गुरु भाइयों ने पूछा,
And Guru Bhai, the God brothers asked, what happened? Why are you crying so much?
हमको बस
We saw that Guruji just asked you that, is that task done? Is that task done?
इतना ही तो कहा कि वो काम हो गया, इसमें इतना रोने की क्या
What's the point of crying so much?
आवश्यकता? देखो क्या,
So just see what's the answer.
कितना दुर्भाग्य है।
Saying that, oh, how unfortunate I am.
अपराधी जीवन में आज तक हुआ नहीं।
Such sinful person like me has not been in the life,
तो देखो उन्होंने क्या कहा।
in this world. Said, why are you saying like this? He said that this order was given by Guru Maharaj ji few days back.
कि उनको फिर से ये बात कहनी पड़ी,
But I gave him pain that he had to speak again.
कहनी पड़ी। मैंने अपने गुरु जी को कष्ट दिया,
I gave pain to my Guru Maharaj.
कोई आदेश दोहराना पड़ा।
He had to again repeat his orders. This is such a useless thing for me.
देखो उसी समय
This is such a
गुरुदेव की अपनी पूरी
abominable, such a bad thing in my part. I should have given my life while serving. Our Gurudev used to say, Guru Seva is not so easy. You have to keep your life in your hand while serving Gurudev. He had to speak me again. So my life is useless that he had to speak this again. This is Guru Nishtha.
सोच रहे, मैंने अपने गुरुदेव को संकल्प दिया,
Sri Ramanujacharya ji is saying that I took vow to my Guru Maharaj that I will write commentary, but I could not fulfill that. Then his disciple Quresh came. He just removed the tear of Gurudev and said, please don't cry. Ramanujacharya ji said that, why would I not cry? My life is useless. Vedanta Sutra, they got stolen. Quresh said that I read the whole Vedanta Sutra during the night and I can write it as it is. Shrutidhar. Shrutidhar means the one who just once hearing, once reading, he just memorized everything.
4 दिन पहले क्या खाया था याद है?
And our part, we don't even know what we ate 4 days back in lunch.
परसों क्या था?
We don't remember things which we have heard thousands of times. We don't remember Hari Katha soon after the program. But this disciple Quresh, he says that Gurudev, don't worry, when I was with you at night, I read the whole Vedanta Sutra and I can write that as it is.
तीव्र मेधा है।
Such high intelligence.
उन कुरैश जी ने होते आइडियल गुरु सेवा
So that Quresh ji, it says ideal Guru Seva. He did service to Guru and wrote it as it is. Then Ramanujacharya ji said that you actually saved my life.
शिष्य को अपने गुरु पे तो गर्व होता है,
The disciple is very much proud of Guru,
गुरु जिन पर गर्व,
but that disciple is very fortunate and glorious on whom the Guru is very proud. Shri Ramanujacharya ji said that I am very much proud of you.
जो जो राधा जी
So in the same way,
सिखा रही है,
that Radha ji, whatever she is teaching to this Shuk parrot,
वो तोता
that parrot,
वैसे के वैसे राधा जी के भाव के साथ तदात्म्य को प्राप्त हुआ।
he
तदात्म्य समझते हैं?
actually develops oneness with Radha ji.
डाल दो,
What is oneness?
तो लोहा भी फिर अग्नि जैसे
Oneness is like when you keep iron rod in the fire, then that iron rod also becomes like fire. That is oneness. So Shukdev Goswami is attaining oneness with Radha ji.
वो अनार के दाने मिल रहे हैं
One side she is giving the seeds of this is pomegranate. So Shuka is actually getting the remnants of Radha ji in that form.
शब्द में कृष्ण
So when Radha ji say, "Oh Shuka, please speak Krishna," then Shuk says Krishna, and like this, when he attained complete oneness with Radha ji,
उड़ता हुआ
that Shuk parrot, he
जहाँ पर एक वृक्ष के नीचे
flew and came in Nandgram, where Krishna is sitting with his friends under a tree, and on that tree, that Shuk parrot, he came, and as Radha ji taught this Shuk, this parrot also started saying in the voice of Radha ji, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Now Krishna is thinking, where has Radha ji has come from?
को भी वो नाम अमृत स्वरूप प्राप्त हो रहा है
So Krishna,
आस्वादन
he
करते
is
हैं अपने ही नामों का
hearing his own name. He is thinking that where Radha ji has come. He is actually relishing his own name while hearing Krishna, Krishna.
कोई अपने नाम का स्वादन करता है
Does anyone relishes one's own name?
मेरे परम मित्र में बोलूं तो ब्रजेश
Okay,
प्रभु,
my very dear friend, and I say, "Oh Brajesh Prabhu, very beautiful name." I can
ये दीवार के
relish his name.
सामने अपना ही नाम
But
बोले ब्रजेश ब्रजेश
if he himself stands in front of the mirror and say, "Brajesh, Brajesh," then he will not.
माधुरिमा है श्री कृष्ण नाम की जो कृष्ण
Then
के
he will not be able to relish like that.
और
But this
कृष्ण
name
नामों को आस्वादन करने के
of Krishna,
लिए हो जाए और विचलित हो जाए
he hearing his own name, he becomes very much happy and he becomes again restless also.
भक्त नाम का स्वादन करता है
See, a devotee relishes the name of the Lord.
और इस
That's
नाम का
another
स्वादन
thing.
करते हुए
But
उसको एक जीवा तो बड़ी कम
tasting that name, the devotee feels that this one tongue is very less. He actually cries for millions, desires and demands for millions of tongues.
मेरे हजार कान क्यों नहीं जेत प्रांगण संगनि विजेते सर्व इंद्रियां कृतिम भक्त तो आस्वादन कर रहा है लेकिन ये नाम ऐसा नाम है कि जिसका नाम जो नामी है वो आस्वादन करने के लिए नलायक हो जाए इसलिए उन कृष्ण को
So,
श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु को कराना पड़ा अपने ही नाम का नाम माधुरी का आस्वादन करने के लिए जबकि अभिनव नाम नाम नहीं नाम और नामी में भेद नहीं फिर भी उस नाम की मधुरिमा इतनी है कि नामी भी विचलित हो जाए समझ आ रहा है कुछ नाम चिंतामणि
so the glories of name is so high that even Krishna himself becomes very much surprised. Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha. This name is Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha. It's embodiment of Chaitanya Ras. There is no difference between Nam and Nami. But if we just balance, then we find that Nam is so glorious more than the Nami that even the Nami becomes surprised. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is Nami, he is Krishna, but he is calling out his own name, Krishna, 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 and develops ecstatic symptoms and relishes that holy name. This is the miraculous effect of that holy name.
राधा जी के स्वर में
So that Shuka parrot, in the tune of Radha ji, attaining remnants of Radha ji, attaining oneness with Radha ji, he is calling out the names of Krishna.
और चारों तरफ ढूंढ रहे
Now Krishna is thinking, "Oh, Radha ji is calling my name. Where is Radha? Where is Radha?" Then he found that there is this parrot sitting on the branch of the tree. Shyam Sundar, he just raised his hand, and the Shuk parrot started thinking that,
कृष्ण के हाथों में बैठूं कि नहीं बैठूं
should I sit on the hand of Krishna or not?
विचार क्यों विचारशील क्यों
Why he is thinking?
मैं तो राधा पक्षपाती हूँ है तो पक्षी
Oh, he is thinking that I am Radha Pakshapati. I am
राधा जी का
a Pakshi, I am a bird, I am a parrot. But I am from the side of Radha ji.
कोई वो कामी राधा पक्ष छड़ी
And Radha Paksha chhadi Krishna Sangha mein kabhu na hoi wo kami.
राधा जी के छोड़कर कृष्ण के साथ में जाऊं,
Leaving Radha ji aside, I'll go to Krishna. I cannot be so
विचार है।
lusty.
लेकिन फिर भी
But still,
अपनी स्वामिनी राधा जी की महिमा को प्रदर्शित करने के लिए कृष्ण के हाथ
showing the glories of his own mistress Radharani, he came on the hand of Krishna, and there he flew the flag of Radhaji's glories
नाम सुनाकर
by speaking Krishna's holy name in the tune of Radhaji.
महिमा किसकी हो गई?
So he is making Krishna also surprised, and through this he is glorifying Radharani only. Someone asked me
वो मंदिर के ऊपर झंडा रखते हैं ना,
that there is a flag in the on the
मैं उनके लिए ले गया।
on the temple. So I took the flag for
देश में श्यामरानी दीदी के पास
I took the flag from Janakpuri to the west to Shamrani Devi.
जगन्नाथपुरी से
So she said that, oh, I'm very fortunate that you got. Now she asks so many things.
ने नाम भी उनको प्रश्नरानी रख दिया था।
Guruji actually kept her name as the queen of questions, Prashnarani.
तो बोलते इस पताका की महिमा क्या है? क्यों
So she asked that what's the glory, what's the reason of these flags and all, why do we apply?
आपके बच्चे के समान
I said that you are so senior, I'm like your son. I said that, okay, Mataji, because she was continuously asking. I said, see, Mataji, who actually fly this flag? The one who becomes victorious. If there is
पताका लगा उसका मतलब क्या?
a war, if we show white flag means surrender, that please stop this war. But this is not white, this is colorful. So having this flag here, the purpose is that we are showing and establishing victory.
जीत जाता है ना।
When the king becomes victorious, he applies his flag.
1947 में 15 अगस्त में
In 1947, 15th August, on the Red Fort,
ब्रिटिश का झंडा को उतार दिया गया
just removed the British
और जिसकी विजय
flag and applied
भारत की विजय हुई,
Indian flag.
भारत समझते हैं क्या मतलब?
So we applied that Indian flag. What is Bharat?
भारत का भी
Bharat is not India actually. Bharat has a different meaning. Bha means splendor.
भा का मतलब है तेज,
Bha means splendor.
रथ मतलब उस तेज में रत में रहने वाले
And Rath means the one who is always absorbed in that splendor.
कौन सा तेज?
What kind of splendor?
आप सोचेंगे
You must be thinking that I have made this my own commentary on this. This is not my commentary.
ब्रह्म गायत्री जब करते हैं
See, the male devotees, they chant Brahma Gayatri.
क्या बोले? मंत्र है ना वो।
We can't say that mantra.
भर्गो,
We say Bhargo.
भर्गो का मतलब होता है तेज।
Bhargo means splendor.
तेज किसका? बोलते हैं ईश्वर का।
Splendor of the Lord.
लेकिन जो रसिक भक्त हैं
But the Rasik devotees,
वो तेज ईश्वर का, कृष्ण का तेज, राम जी का तेज नहीं।
they don't say Krishna's splendor, Ramji's splendor. They say the splendor of Radhaji. That splendor
विचलित करते
which actually surprises and makes Krishna also restless.
तेज में जो रत
Radhaji is full of that splendor. So those who are always absorbed in that splendor, they are Bharatiya. This is Bharat. So someone asked, where is Vrindavan? Vrindavan is in Bharat.
भारत में नहीं है।
So Guruji is saying that no, Bharat is in Vrindavan. It's not that Vrindavan is in Bharat. Bharat is in Vrindavan. That's why Bharat means those people who are absorbed in that splendor. Who are they? Gaudiyas. They are the one who festival Radhashtami so nicely.
क्या बोल रहा था?
What I was saying?
क्या कह रहा था?
What I was saying?
अच्छा सुन रहे थे सब, पता तो मेरे को भी है, देख लो कौन कौन सुन रहा है। पताका मतलब विजय।
Raising flag means showing victory.
किसकी विजय?
Victory over what? Whose victory?
तो ये विजय किसका नाम है?
Do you know whose name is this? Vijay.
जय कृष्ण। फिर एक नाम सुना होगा विजय कृष्ण।
You must have heard the name Jai Krishna, Vijay Krishna.
जय कृष्ण मतलब
Jai Krishna means
में जय होती है।
that Krishna who always becomes victorious.
विजय का मतलब क्या है?
And Vijay means
विशेष रूपेण जय।
Vishesh Rupena Jai.
जय।
Vishishta Rupena Jai.
विशिष्ट मतलब
Vishisht mean
विशेष रूप से जिनकी जय
in a special way who is victorious.
जय कहाँ होती है?
And where he gets victorious in a special way, when he gets defeated actually. His defeat is a special victory, and that happens only in Braj.
अपने सखाओं से पराजित हो जाएंगे,
Where he gets
जहाँ पर अपनी
defeated from Sakha, from Maya Yashoda, cannot lie in front of Yashoda ji.
जहाँ पर राधा जी के
And where
पराजय को प्राप्त हो,
he accepts defeat in front of Radha ji.
पराजय
So this defeat is actually Vijay.
कृष्ण इस नाम को अंगीकार करते हैं,
And Krishna embraces that name.
मैंने पराजय स्वीकार की,
That yes, I have accepted defeat. And he becomes blissful in that. Outside Braj, no one can defeat him.
पराजित होने पर
But in Braj, when he gets defeated, he just establishes victory.
विशेष रूप से जय को प्राप्त हुआ, क्योंकि मेरे परिकर ने मुझको परास्त कर दिया।
That I have got a special kind of victory.
और कहाँ परिकर ने प्राप्त किया?
And
आज तो राधा जी की महिमा चल रही है।
see, today we are glorifying Radha ji and Shukdev ji also, and this will keep going on.
लहर अभी चल रही है।
Radha ji's wave is going on.
वेणु करान निपतितम
Verun karan nepatitam skhalitam shikhandam prashtam chapeta vasanam rajaraj suno yasya kataksha sargata atvikmurchitasya tam radhika charanam anum samnama.
भांडीरवन की बात है, ब्रज में चलते हैं।
It's about Bhandirvan. Let's go to Braj.
ऐसे खड़े होकर कह रहे हैं कृष्ण,
Standing like this, Krishna is saying, is there anyone in front of me who will do wrestling with me? Sakhis, they kept Radhaji in front. Oh, she will do. She will fight with you. What kind of fighting? Wrestling. That wrestling.
राधा जी ऐसे खड़ी हुई,
Radhaji stood like this, keeping the hand on the waist.
नेत्र भी नहीं मिलाया,
And
एक कटार
Krishna is not even able to match the eyes of Radharani. Radharani just gave a sidelong glance.
वेणु करान
Now, as I told in before also, Krishna is weak. So weak that flute fell off from his hands. Vernu karam nipatitam skalitam shikhandam. The crown of peacock feather, with so much pride he wears that, and that also fell on the lotus feet of Radharani. Even the pitambar, the yellow cloth, fell. And what to speak of everything else, he himself fell down on the ground. Got dehydrated or something.
नीचे गिर गए और राधा जी सामने आ गई।
So he fell down.
बोलो बता कौन
And Radhaji came in front and started looking towards him downwards and asked, now tell me, who is victorious? So Krishna, he became Vijay Krishna because he got defeated, but he got a special victory because he considered that defeat as a victory.
ये राधा जी की जो ध्वजा है
So this flag of Radhaji, the victory of Radhaji,
गुम्बद में
this is that dhwaja that we apply on our temple, making it an announcement that Radhaji is glorious and victorious. So Shuk Pakshi, the parrot, is sitting on the hands of Krishna, not thinking that I will become Krishna's. No. Kabhu na hai bokami. Shukadeva Goswami is Radha Pakshi. He is in the side of Radha Rani. So he is sitting on the hands of Krishna. He does not want to become selfish and join the party of Krishna. But he is sitting on the hands of Krishna just to glorify Radha Rani in the same tune as Radhaji glorifies. As Radhaji chants the name of Krishna. By doing this, he is actually glorifying Radharani and making Krishna surprised. And in this way, Krishna also developed a strong love for this Shuk parrot and started moving his fingers on the head of this parrot. And when he is touching Shuka, he is actually feeling the touch of Radharani. Why? Because Radhaji touches the head of this Shuk parrot.
राधा जी का स्पर्श प्राप्त हुआ,
Because the Shuk parrot got the touch of Radhaji, he got oneness with Radhaji, and due to that, when Krishna touched this Shuk parrot, he is experiencing as if he is touching Radharani.
धन्य धन्य ये शुक जो एक
So-
बुद्धि का कार्य करते हुए राधा जी से मेरा मिलन
So fortunate is this Shuka. He is so glorious. Krishna is thinking that he is giving me the touch of Radharani through his holy names.
कन्हैया तुम्हारे बन जाने का समय हो गया।
In this way,
और कन्हैया कहने लगे भैया ये पक्षी को किसी को देना नहीं, ये शुक मेरा हो गया, मेरा प्यारा है, ये किसी को देना नहीं। भैया ने कहा ठीक है तुम जा।
Krishna bought the shuk in his own house and told Yashoda ji that don't give this shuk to anyone. And in the meantime, Radha ji's maid servants, they searched for that shuk and came in the house of Krishna and said that, oh, this is our Radha ji's parrot. They prayed to Yashoda ji. Yashoda ji said that, oh, don't worry. When Krishna will go to the forest, I will send this parrot to your Radha Rani from my servants. And Yashoda Maya did the same, sent that parrot to Radha ji. And Radha ji, attaining that parrot, she started crying, oh, where you went? You are the one who makes me relish this Krishna Naam. Keva Shunaile Sham Naam. So, so Sham Naam, Shri Shuka is actually giving and making Radharani relish that Sham Naam.
राधा जी के साथ कल रात में को करा कितना कहीं
What to speak?
समय ये तो बहुत जल्दी जल्दी बढ़ रहा है फिर मंदिर वाले बिगड़ जाएंगे बोले आरती भी है तो मैं
Time is already running, so it's time for Aarti also
राधा
now.
कृष्ण के पास ही रखता हूँ
So I'll keep this Shuk parrot with Radha ji only.
इनको आस्वादन पर आपको
Let them relish.
और कल इनको फिर
And then tomorrow
बिछो करवाऊंगा यहीं से कथा
I will
आरंभ करेंगे
get them separated from Radha and Krishna. So the time is finished. So I'll just conclude.
मैं समय का बड़ा थोड़ा सा विशेष ध्यान रखने वाला व्यक्ति हूँ
I always keep a strong track of time. So
स्वामी जी के चरणों में
with that, paying obeisances at the lotus feet of Shukadeva Goswami, I just pray
जिस प्रकार से आप
that the way you have developed oneness with Radha ji, may at some birth we also get oneness with the dust of the lotus feet of Radha ji. Attaining oneness with Radha ji is very beyond our reach. At least we can get oneness with the dust present at the lotus feet of Radha Rani.
कितने बजे सुबह 5
Tomorrow we will again start.
नहीं हमने समय बदल दिया 4:30 बजे से
The time is changed.
4:30 बजे कीर्तन होगा
We have changed the timing. Start at 4:30 and
कौन-कौन पीना चाहता है भगवान
we will drink this nectar of Hari Katha.
बड़ी तेज बारिश आएगी ठीक है कल 4:30 बजे कीर्तन आरंभ होगा और फिर कथा हो जाएगी महाराज लोग भी बोलेंगे क्योंकि जो मैं कहना चाहता हूँ उसके लिए समय चाहिए
Because what I want to speak, there is requirement of time. But the time is running so fast.
और उसके लिए कनेक्शन बनाना बहुत
So that's why I'm requesting everyone to come early. We'll start early.
बिहारी जी को प्रणाम करके श्री भागवत जी को प्रणाम करके
We pay obeisances to Raman Bihari ji, Bhagavat ji, Shukadeva Goswami and all his associates. We conclude today. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol.